Good day, viewers. It's a pleasant afternoon. 66 degrees, almost 67. Thought I'd do a little vlog today. I've got to go out here and do a little work, and you can tag along with me. I think I should take down the hummingbird feeders first. Hummingbirds are gone. Let's do that. We'll wash them out later. I'm just going to put them in storage. Just put them over here on the shelf and we'll wash them before we put them in storage. Need to get these azalea bushes trimmed. Got out here yesterday and did a little work. Show you what I've been up to. It's not a very, how should I put it, glamorous job, but something that has to be done, and I'll work on it at my own leisure pace. You'll get an idea by looking at the back of my truck what I've been doing. Remember, we built that deck and I was going to take the other deck down. Well, I have begun that process. I got a lot of stuff here to clean up, but took out a big triangle deck that was right here yesterday, and I chopped off part of the corner of this deck over here, and handrails and stuff like that. So I'm slowly getting it moved. It's not like I'm in a hurry. But I'm going to spend a little time today unloading my truck. I can't put any more deck in there to unload it. I'm going to pile this stuff out there close to my burn pile. And then when I burn my limbs, maybe some of this stuff will magically disappear. Gotta be careful. I got my back a little sore loading this stuff up out here yesterday. You can see I never got around to doing my burn pile last year. This is where I'm going to burn it at. It's ready to go. One day this upcoming, we'll get out here and burn this stuff, so I can clean up the yard a little better. Basically, that's all I'm doing today is unloading this truck. I got to prying on these boards, taking up that deck with my crowbar, and it didn't take me long to realize my back ain't cut out for that. So I got out my new electric chainsaw. I wore out my other one cutting that other deck down. So I just went to Harbor Freight and got a new one. That's good a place as any to dump it. It's far enough away from the boathouse. I digress. So I decided for the $39, $49, whatever it was I paid for that chainsaw, rather than hurt my back straining trying to pry all these rotten boards off the deck to disassemble it, I'm cutting it down in sections. I figured, what the heck, when I get done, I just go buy another saw. But I have to unload this truck before I can cut any more deck down, because the truck is full, my friends. A little bit on the armadillo update. Without going into any details, one armadillo has been dispatched. Came out here the other night and there was another one out there in the front yard. So his brothers and sisters are coming along, and I won't update you anymore on armadillo's war, but the war is still on. I'm just taking my time unloading this truck because my back is a little sore from yesterday. I'll have to get out here when I'm through burning this pile and take my magnet and pick all these nails up. Because they're going to be wherever that wood used to be. Probably about where the burn pile is now. Right now I'm just loading it here on the ground. Some of that wood on that deck probably could have been reused, like the joists and stuff, but Walter just does the best he can with what he's got. When I build a deck, I nail it together so good, it's what makes it hard to disassemble. Never did get around to my potbelly stove or finishing that project. Maybe one of these days. I found a beer bottle up under the deck, but I don't drink beer in a bottle like that, so how it got under there, I don't know. Maybe one of them armadillos was drinking. Could have been sometime or other somebody that was over here at the swimming pool when we had a pool, probably drank it and threw it under there. I've been known to drink a can of beer now and then. I never bought in no quart-sized bottles. Do hope my viewers are having a pleasant week. Got out here and called the gas company this morning, propane company. We heat our house with propane. Checked our tank, it's down to about 25%. Well, it's time to call the gas company. Called them up and said, I'd like you to schedule me a delivery, please. We're down to one driver. And it's going to be the week of Thanksgiving before we can get out there. That's what we're telling everybody. I said, how long away is that? I ain't got no calendar, man. She said about 2 weeks. I said, well, you do got me down for a delivery, right? Yep. So what we got to do, we've been running the heater like crazy here the last couple of days. Just cut the furnace down during the daytime. We don't really need it heating during the day, so I can buy a little time that way. It's like, I got an account with that gas company. It's not like I got accounts with gas companies all over town. So I got no choice but to wait for them to come. This is probably how I strained my back yesterday, fighting with this darn thing. We'll just stand it up and walk it over there. Sure ain't gonna try to carry it. Ta-da! I'm losing my britches. That was up under the deck, some kind of old scrub brush. Anyway, I'll have room in the truck to load more deck in. I'm just going to work on it a little bit at a time. I might update y'all occasionally. But I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of videos on me ripping out a deck. It's a nasty, dirty job. Eventually, I'll get that deck took down. Then we can work on filling the swimming pool up with dirt. That might get done in 2 years. But we gotta go up there and pick up little pieces. We was over at the grocery store yesterday, or not yesterday, a couple of days ago. Could not believe the price They charging folks for a turkey. You know, this time of year, everybody got to buy some turkeys and put one in the freezer. It's like, I don't know, I don't remember what it was now. I think it was close to $30 for a darn turkey. They've escalated the prices on everything. Some of these politicians tell you they're not going to raise taxes. They sure increase inflation. Since the new administration went in office, gas has gone up over $1.50. Don't quote me, I'm just guessing. I don't remember. I know it's gotten more darn expensive. Go in the grocery store and get 3 or 4 little old items that didn't amount to diddly. You'd be done spending $100 without batting an eye. I remember when I could fill up a whole grocery buggy in the store for $50, and that was everything in the store. I guess them days are gone. And these boards that were on top of the deck were getting kind of rotted. I don't remember if I mentioned it in a video in the past, but I fell through that deck when one of the boards collapsed with me and it hurt my leg. I haven't used it since. But I've been procrastinating. Now that electric chainsaw will sure cut some wood. You just whack out a piece and your deck is magically smaller. Some of you might ask me why I'm not taking this to the landfill. That's pretty simple. They closed the landfill here. You can go to a private dump that's a few miles off the road and pay to dump that stuff. Tax-paying citizens don't have free access to a dump in Spalding County, Georgia anymore. You can take household trash down here to the fire station, throw it out, but any kind of construction material, they don't want it. No place to put it. I believe we don't even need a burn permit for burns anymore this year. I guess they don't have anybody on staff at the Forest Service. Boy, look at all them nails. I didn't intend for that board deck to ever come apart. If you wonder what I'm doing, is jogging pants I got on keep slipping down. Can't keep my britches up. Not a whole lot of exciting vlog today. Just wanted to update you a little bit on what I've been up to here. I need to get out here with my lawnmower and cut one more time, but I'm waiting for the leaves to fall off the trees so I can kind of mulch them up at the same time. It ain't like the grass is getting out of control anymore. The cold weather's pretty well slowed down its growth. Usually at the fall of the year, I'll clean the whole front yard and blow the leaves away and everything at the same time. Sitting on the tailgate, resting my bones. It is a pleasant afternoon, I'm telling you. Here a year or two ago, I was making videos of deer and possums and raccoons and armadillos and everything that walked around out here at night. Turns out this place turns into a regular animal preserve at night. So as far as my armadillo war, I might not ever win that war. Not too many years ago, we had chickens here, raised chickens. We've raised a couple of hogs here. We've raised a couple of cows. But it turns into a lot of work doing that kind of stuff. All these people do homesteading videos. I grew a couple of nice turkeys here. Got up big, I mean, huge turkey. One of my neighbors come over here and wanted to buy him. I said, if we wanted to eat him, we'd be done did it ourselves. And he wanted to just have it for a pet for his farm. And we was getting out of the chicken business at the time. I said, all right, I'll let him go for $25. But he was a outstanding turkey. Pretty thing. He'd pester you to death running around here. Anyway, what I was trying to remember to tell you was when we were raising chickens, I had a lot of my chickens killed off at night. It turns out raccoons are just one of the predators that was hauling my chickens away. They break in the pen and get them. I couldn't keep my chickens going. Animals would tear open the chicken coop. But we went a couple of years with chickens, and I was still working at the time. It didn't take us long to get out of the farming animal business. I'll get out here on a rainy, wet day, see if I can dig this post up. It's mounted in cement. There's one over there got to be dug up. But my intentions are, once I get this deck going, is to do a little landscaping. Maybe put a walkway from here to the back door of the garage. We had an old porch swing set up over there under that arbor that I built. I might rebuild that sometime. The posts are still good. They're creosote posts. Got poison oak growing all over it, but that would be a nice place to put my swing back up and have a place to sit out here in the evening. Maybe put a few flowers out here. I don't think I'll ever have another deck here. Anyway, my viewers that need propane, you better check with your gas company. They might be running low on gas. I don't know why they tell me they're going to wait 2 weeks. Their excuse was they only got one driver. Something funny going on. But you can see I've made a little progress. I'll get all this junk piled up here in front of the garage going too. Sometime later in the fall, we'll build a awning over that back door. At least we can walk through here now without going on the deck. Sounds like some of my neighbors are out cutting grass. I'll take care of these Pwalpar, wishing everybody would.